Customer experience brands these days is more important than ever because there's so many more touch points that a brand can operate in. If you look at actually what does a brand mean, it's really experience over time. So how many experiences do you have that are either good or positive, and how often do you have them? Because of digital channels now, we can have so many more experiences more often that it's even more important that every touch point a brand operates in has to be absolutely as good as it possibly can.
Digital technology is dramatically changing the way we all experience brands. Not only does it invite us to participate and share those brands that we love and are entertained by, but also it gives us a new experience of the value and what they can offer.
I think those brands that really are successful in the digital sphere are ones that have identified a way in which they can actually exhibit a meaning in someone's life, and that's what gives them success. Brands have now realised that they need to be more discerning and more understanding of why they have different social media channels and the different purposes that they fulfil.
When brands are looking to engage with their consumers within social networks, I think it's really important that they think about, first and foremost, why a consumer might want to engage with them within those networks.
Completely addicted to Pinterest. I'm a very visual person and I love to see what other people are collecting and what visual expressions they have.
Twitter's the one that I find most useful because you can sort of dip in and out and it's really helpful to find out what's going on in the industry and also what's going on in my street.
I think with the rise of Vine now, it's made Twitter even more entertaining and more exciting. So now you get the best of both worlds. You get articles, information and interesting content, as well as the odd funny clip and entertaining piece of content that you'd usually have got from YouTube.
The biggest piece of advice for brands today would be to really think about what you do as a brand rather than what you say. I think if you can look at interesting behaviours that you can execute and then sort of shine a light on, then that's a far better place to start, and that will really help you understand your purpose in people's lives and your meaning in people's lives, because I think, as I said before, if you can become a brand that is meaningful to people, then you're much more likely to have success.
I think my biggest piece of advice for brands today would be, before you start looking at your communications and how to do more innovative and cool things with technology, actually go back and look at your product and your service and make sure that it is absolutely as good as it could be. And you might find that spending a bit more money on improving a service or a bit more money on improving a product might actually give you a lot more or a lot stronger kind of earned communications for the value you get from doing that than anything that you could have paid for.